In the heart of a sprawling village, there stood a majestic banyan tree. Its roots ran deep, and its branches spread wide, providing shelter to countless creatures. Birds chirped from dawn till dusk, squirrels played on its branches, and weary travelers rested in its cool shade. The banyan tree was the pride of the village, a silent observer of generations that came and went. Among its many inhabitants was a tiny sparrow named Chakki. Chakki was young, cheerful, and brimming with curiosity. She loved hopping from branch to branch, chirping merrily, and striking up conversations with anyone who would listen. But Chakki had one flaw: she was impatient. She wanted everything to happen quickly and rarely paused to think about the consequences of her actions. One sunny morning, Chakki overheard a conversation between two squirrels. "I heard the farmer is planning to cut down some trees near the field," said the first squirrel, nibbling on an acorn. "Really? Why would he do that?" asked the other squirrel, visibly concerned. "The trees are old, and he says they block sunlight for his crops," the first squirrel replied. Chakki, who had been listening intently, grew anxious. What if the farmer decided to cut down the banyan tree? She couldn't bear the thought of losing her home. Without wasting a moment, Chakki flew off to the farmer's house. Perched on a nearby fence, she observed the farmer. He was busy sharpening his axe, humming a tune. "He's preparing to cut down the tree," Chakki thought, her tiny heart pounding. Instead of seeking help or confirming her fears, Chakki decided to act on her own. She flew back to the banyan tree and began spreading the word. "The farmer is going to cut down the banyan tree," she chirped loudly to anyone who would listen. The news spread like wildfire. Birds, squirrels, and other creatures started panicking. "What will we do without the tree?" cried a parrot. "Where will we go?" sobbed a family of sparrows. The wise old owl, who lived in a hollow of the banyan tree, noticed the commotion. "Calm down, everyone," he hooted. "Let us find out the truth before we panic." But Chakki was too impatient to listen. "There's no time to waste. We must act now," she insisted. That evening, Chakki led a group of birds and animals to the farmer's house. They squawked, chirped, and made a ruckus, hoping to scare him away. The farmer, bewildered by the sudden chaos, waved his hands and shouted, trying to chase them off. "What's gotten into these creatures?" he muttered, retreating into his house. Feeling victorious, Chakki returned to the banyan tree. "We've done it," she announced proudly. "The farmer won't harm our tree now." But her joy was short-lived. The next morning, the farmer visited the banyan tree with a few villagers. He pointed to the uprooted plants and trampled crops caused by the creature's nighttime raid. "This is what happens when we let wild animals roam unchecked," he said angrily. "The tree attracts too many of them. We must cut it down to protect our crops." Horrified, the creatures realized their mistake. Their impulsive actions had only made matters worse. The wise owl gathered everyone and said, "Rushing into action without understanding the full picture often leads to regret. Chakki, why didn't you consult us before taking such a step?" Chakki hung her head in shame. "I was scared and thought I was helping. I didn't think it through." The villagers marked the tree for cutting, and the creatures grew despondent. But the owl, being wise and experienced, had a plan. That night, he called a meeting. "We must show the villagers the value of this tree," he said. "Let's clean up the area, plant flowers, and demonstrate how the tree benefits everyone." The creatures worked tirelessly. They cleaned the base of the banyan tree, planted colorful flowers, and even created small signs highlighting its importance. Shade for travelers, home for countless creatures, prevents soil erosion. The next morning, the villagers were surprised to see the transformed banyan tree. The farmer's children, who often played under its shade, pleaded with their father to spare the tree. Seeing the community's efforts and realizing the tree's value, the farmer had a change of heart. "This tree is more than just a tree. It's a part of our village's soul," he said. From that day on, the banyan tree was protected by the villagers, and the creatures lived in peace. Chakki learned a valuable lesson. Patience and understanding are the keys to solving problems. Acting impulsively can often do more harm than good.